Wike called for a meeting over the land. We went with our documents. After he see what we have with our lawyer and the other people's other sunrise, which they get part of that land. And Wike said there is nothing on this, that the court should take effect after going around the land. His normal ways of behavior. He started shouting, how would they take all this land and give to Igbo man? We went through all due process, including ministerial approval. We have full final title, certificate, and offer.
A certificate of occupancy?
Yes, offer to certificate of occupancy. As I'm talking to you now, we are not receiving any documents. All these things, with only what we saw, the demolition. The title has not been revoked. We have not been served. 2 separate courts, issue different court order, restraining him from tampering or doing anything in those property. But all of a sudden today, we can move all the caterpillars in Abuja and went and started pulling those properties that we have invested billions into down.
For those of you wondering who is this man and what is he talking about, I'm going to give you the background story of everything that happened and why this man is lamenting here, what he's talking about, and why he's accusing Wike of, tampering with his business. This is Chief Nicholas Ukachukwu, the chairman and executive officer of the Sinoko Group Limited. He has decried the demolition of his investment on a 214 acres of land in Asokoro district of the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja. He's accusing the FCT minister, Mr. Nyeso Wike, of ordering the demolition. He lamented that the demolition was carried out without any court order, despite pending valid 2 court orders from separate court, restraining the minister and the FCT administration from tampering with the property. The property sitting on 214 acres of land was demolished on Wednesday, 28 March 2024, in the presence of heavily armed security operatives, including soldiers, policemen, and personnel of the Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps. After about 6 hours, the buildings, some of which had gotten to the windows level and the fence, had been pulled down, and what was left was a heap of rubble. Now, listen to this very, very well. This is where the whole story lies. Nicholas Ukachukwu is claiming that the property demolition was done in bad faith. He said Wike had faulted why such land would be given to an Igbo man. Listen again. He said Wike had faulted why such land would be given to an Igbo man. Herein lies the problem of Nigeria. Herein lies the reason why Nigeria is not moving forward. The other day, Akiwumi Adeshina was advocating for a United States of Nigeria. I don't know why he's doing that, because over the years, we've always been shouting that Nigeria is one, united in our diversity. That is always the slogan. This slogan is always being used when they want to share the common words of Nigeria. But when it comes to election, when it comes to doing the real things that makes people united, Nigeria is not one. Nigeria is always divided, and Nigeria has always been divided. Now, Nyeso Wike is the FCT minister. He was the former governor of Rivers State. Naturally, Rivers State belongs to the Igbo region. During the 1960s, after the British rule, Rivers State was part of the then Eastern State, the then Eastern region, that was being controlled by Dim Chukwuemeka Odumegwu Ojukwu. It was so until during the war. The present-day Port Harcourt is being called Igbocha. It's part of the Eastern State. It was dominated by the Igbos. Most of the properties in Port Harcourt were being built by the Igbos. Rivers State creation is a political creation to weaken the Eastern region that have declared Biafra, that have declared themselves Biafra, to weaken them during the war. because the federal government wants to win the war against the Biafran side. That was how Rivers State was created. That's why today, if you come to Rivers State, there are communities, there are LGS in Rivers State that are Igbo-speaking tribe. Places like Ikwere, one of the largest LGA in Rivers State, is predominantly Igbos. They speak Igbo. But because of distortion of history, and what they call minority domination, they say they don't want to be part of Igbos. But culturally, and everything about them is Igbo. And that is a part where Nyesom Wike came from. Nyesom Wike is an Igbo name. He speaks Igbo. Nyesom Wike speaks Igbo. But when it comes to when he wants to do whatever thing he do, he denied his Igbo heritage. When he was a governor of Igbo, or the governor of Rivers State, there were so many things he did that went against the Igbo people. For instance, during the NSAS protest, it was reported that Nyesom Wike asked soldiers to go in Obi-Igbo. Obi-Igbo is in Rivers State, but that is an Igbo-speaking community, Igbo-speaking LGA. And youth in Obi-Igbo were massacred by the Nigerian military, and they were dumped in rivers, in rivers. Till date, that no one has answered for the crime that was committed in Obi-Igbo. Properties belonging to Igbos, especially in the Ikoku region, were allegedly, reportedly bought by Nyesom Wike because he didn't want that Ikoku market to continue. He wants to build flyover. Properties belonging to them were demolished. I am giving you this background to know how Nyesom Wike is moving while he was a governor. The same Nyesom Wike has gone to Abuja as an FCT minister, and he's still carrying that same hatred of the Igbos towards him. Making a statement, why will such property be given to an Igbo man? It was given to an Igbo man because the Igbo man, the Igbo man merited it. What exactly is the crime of the Igbo people? Everything in Nigeria is politics. Politics. Last week, Nyesom Wike was in Port Harcourt, and he made a statement, which I've uploaded on this YouTube page, that in 2027, they are going to teach P2B a lesson. P2B won in Abuja, probably in their political calculations. They think everyone occupying Abuja is Igbo people. So they are going to do everything possible to make sure that they reduce P2B's influence in Abuja. And that is by targeting the Igbo people. You saw what happened in Lagos State after the election. Houses worth millions of naira were destroyed by Sanwo-Olu. Houses belonging to the Igbo people, majorly the Igbo people. What exactly is the crime of the Igbo people? Just last week, late last week, Air Peace, a private aeroplane, business belonging to an Igbo person, Allen Oyema, made his debut trip to London. And the cabin crew and air hostess were made to wear Ishiagu. It became a tribal fight. People were questioning, why will that happen? Why will they wear an Igbo Ishiagu? It's a private business. When the Nigerian national team wore the Hausa attire to visit the president, nobody made a statement about it. Nobody made a statement about it. When Glow did an advert with a Yoruba, nobody made any statement about it. What exactly is the problem of the Igbos? Why are the Igbos being gaslighted? Why are they being singled out for every form of criticism and marginalization in Nigeria? They've lamented that they want to leave Nigeria for so long. Why not let them go? You keep talking about united Nigeria, one Nigeria, but when it comes to the main thing that will make this country to be one, they are always faulting. Nicholas Ukachukwu is not a small person, it's a big name. Especially when it comes, owning a 214 acres of land in Lagos, in Abuja, is not a small thing. And I expect him to ensure that this thing is not going to punish. Forget that we know that they're going to use politics or whatever political power to thwart it. No. He should ensure that this thing It's not swept under the carpet. Nyesom Wike should be meant to pay whatever he has destroyed. This is not how to build a nation. You don't go about destroying people's hard-earned money in a time when Nigeria need every single investment in this country. What are you passing away to the people, to foreigners who may try to come and invest in this country? This is a way of scaring foreigners away. The people in government always do the wrong thing that will scare foreigners away. But yet they will turn around to blame people that are holding government accountable for their bad policies of demarketing Nigeria. What a shame. What a shame. Things like this are not supposed to be happening. And enough is enough. Those involved should be brought to book. Justice should be served. The law is not a respecter of anybody. And that is what should be shown here. Thank you very much. Ensure you like the video, subscribe, drop your comment reaction in the comment box. I'm going to see you in the next video. Thank you very much.